Hello everyone. The Daily Tarot is very late today, but I'm going to do it anyways. So I think that some of you will find some of the information that comes out in this reading to be very reflective. Our first card out is this card of unconditional love. It is a reminder that even if the flame of love feels like it's burned out, it's just time to light another candle, because there's an infinite supply of unconditional love. And even where it seems that one has burnt out, there's much more to go. There's still always more coming in. The bottom of the deck is manifestation. Let's see how the flashcards influence our messages today, and we'll see, love source God, what are the perfect words and the perfect vibration that I can share with our human nation of those who are attracted to see these messages, to tune in, to view, and to participate. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So what here? Orange, dealing with our sacral chakra. And the way this rectangle is, it's rising up. So I feel like our desire is rising up, and we are tuning in with that. Okay. The bottom of the deck, we have 6 frogs, and they're in groups of 2, where one is getting ready to jump over the other. So I do feel that there is some excitement in regards to your desires, where there's something that you want to jump at. There's something that you really are wanting to try. I feel that for some of you, you have people who are jumping at you because of their desire for you and what you have to offer, or whatever is their viewpoints of you. Something about their appreciation and desire for you makes them really like reach out to you. The 6 there is speaking to me about harmony, and the green of the frogs is speaking to me about emotion and the heart energy. So I feel like emotional harmony with our desires even. And here we have green again, so it's a very heart chakra day. I really feel like we're manifesting our desires from our heart space, so it is important that our heart jumps. I'm seeing also with the leapfrog looking game going on the card, the thumping of the heart, the rhythm of the heart. I'm seeing it like the in the hospital when they have the monitor on your heart, and it shows the line. That's what I'm also seeing. So getting your heartbeat, your heart's energy in line with your desires is something that is manifesting for us right now. And that's going to prove to be really powerful for us, with the idea and understanding that once those things become aligned, then things actually come to fruition for us. So how powerful that is, and how grateful we are for that message. Let's see, what is our spirit message with the Psychic Tarot for the heart? What is the spirit message for us today, love source? Thank you, thank you, thank you. What is the spirit message for us today? What is the message for us spiritually today, love source God? What is the message for us today? Thank you, thank you, thank you for giving me the words to speak, the proper words to speak. Okay. Spiritually reach out. It's saying for us to ask our angels, our guides, our help, our source, our universe to bless us with the assistance of whatever it is that we are wanting. Where you feel like life could be better, ask the universe, how does it get any better than this? and allow room for those answers to come through. Because once you ask a question about having your desires or needs met, the universe is definitely sending solutions to you. And to see them, you've got to get in touch with the vibration, and you can only get in touch with the vibration once you've requested, once you've asked. You have to ask so you can receive. They say closed mouths don't get fed. If you don't ask, don't be surprised you ain't got. First, it's clarify what you want and ask for it. And be careful what you ask for, because you just might get it just the way you ask for it. And I hope that you were clear. Yeah, don't forget anything about what you're asking for. Be clear when you decide to make a request that's detailed. Other than that, if you aren't ready to make a detailed request, you can ask for a request for your highest, latest, and brightest good. So you can ask based off of an emotion. If you could get in a high vibration emotion that you enjoy feeling, then you could always ask for something that matches this feeling. That's a possibility. Let's talk about money right here, though. Let's talk about some money right now. Let's see what are the messages for us in money right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you, love source God. Let's talk about our financial flow. All right. What are the messages for us today? What are the messages for us today, love source God, regarding financial flow? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. All right, so we have the Three of Swords, and it's in reverse, and then we have the King of Wands. So I feel like that you are really taking, wow, and the Three of Pentacles at the bottom. I feel that you're really taking great advances as far as building your financial flow up and being passionate in your conviction that financial prosperity and abundance is available to you, and that you have all the tools you need for others to bring it to you. And I feel like you have this knowing that you've gotten through the worst of it and things are getting better for you financially, because you stopped in trying to keep reliving the pain of financial loss, of poverty, of lack, of not having enough. You found a way to stop going to that place within yourself. And so as you're looking at, things are getting better. I am a master at my craft. I'm really good at what I do. And there are the perfect people that want what I have to offer. And so they come to me for it. And they come with their own offering in exchange for what I have to give. So people are paying your price. Your company is paying you well. Some of you in your jobs, you are up for a promotion. This has been coming up a bit lately. Definitely feeling spiritually guided in your financial flow. I feel like if you've been looking at different investments or stretching yourself financially into new realms, I feel that you are definitely using your spiritual guidance in as your advisor, as your main advisor. You are turning inward and allowing your intuition to guide which way you step. I feel that there's a person here that I'm picking up on who has been through some major heartbreaks, and finances really got really tough for you, but I feel that you can breathe again. I feel that you're finally feeling like I'm finally getting out from underneath that weight. So I feel like if you had stuff in the pawn shop, you finally got your stuff out the pawn shop. If your credit cards were over maxed out, you finally paid off those credit cards. If you owed money or money was owed to you, I feel like, especially if money was owed to you, it's coming in with gratitude. So that's really awesome, because that doesn't happen for everybody. But I do feel like some of you have just finished paying off some serious debts that were a real they were painful for you. Some of you are paying for like medical issues of a family member, and as a thank you, because you actually have finished finally paying that off, your family member has brought you a small token of appreciation, and I feel like it's something homemade or something edible that they brought you, and they're very grateful because they really needed your help, and you helped pay that off. And I do feel like this is like a mother, an aunt, older generation family member of yours that you felt like you wanted to help with that because you really love this person, and when they got hurt, like you couldn't have it any other way. That's a different story, and that obviously doesn't resonate with a lot of you. Uh, but I also see that somebody has been having a new, just, it's like a whole new box is opening for you as far as people appreciating your gifts and talents and skills and being willing to pay you to do it. And so you're like, all the work, all the difficulty I went through to get to this point, you're very satisfied with yourself and the steps you've taken to get to where you're at. So, okay, that's a money message that I'm picking up on. Who are you? Is that your story? If that's your story, can you put a comment and let us know? Because we don't know who we're talking about. We just know that we're saying what we're getting. And so if that's your story, give this video a thumbs up, put a comment, let us know that we're on point for you, okay? Because we don't know who we're talking to. Who are you? If anything in this reading has made sense to you yet, and you appreciate it, and you want to see the free readings continue to flow on this channel, give this video a thumbs up. I like to see that you're watching. I like to see the response, and with all the energy I put into making sure this happens, it's easy and fun to just hit the little thumbs up button. What is going on for our couples today, Lester Scott? What are the messages for the couples? Okay, we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse coming out. For some of you, you feel like this coupling is done. Yeah, definitely. We have 3 reverse cards here for couples. The Ten of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the 3 of Cups in reverse. Ah, yes, okay. And the 9 of Wands is also at reverse at the bottom of the deck. So yes, this relationship is done. Your partner doesn't know it yet. I feel like there's somebody who is pulling the money out of the accounts. There's somebody who is, yeah, you're backing all the way out of every bit of the commitment that you have on this relationship. I don't know who I am that I'm picking up on this story first, but the story for you goes, you did some spying and come to find out, yeah, those weren't long hours at the office or whatever they said it was. They were over there hooking up, meeting with other people, drinking, and it was the drinking that tipped you off in the first place because you could smell the damn liquor. It's like if you were supposed to be stupid and you couldn't tell that they had been out drinking it and in that type of environment. Yeah, they've been hanging out with somebody else, and you found out, and you found out through spying. I feel like either you actually saw or somebody you know saw them out, all hugged up and acting like it was you and your partner, and the news got back to you, and so you start making your plans, and like, so you move some money around, took your name off some of the account. It's like you're prepping yourself to walk away, but you haven't actually put your walking boots on yet. You're preparing yourself to put your walking boots on. You're getting everything squared away before you put the walking boots on. What else is this for couples? Okay, so there's another couple here where you or your partner is in a very spiritual stage, and so you're getting to this place where the physical things don't matter so much, so you're starting to sell off a lot of the things that you had. A lot of the things that you're selling off now, they were collectibles, they were like sentimental value, and you're just like, all that stuff doesn't matter as much anymore. You and your partner have a whole different set of priorities, and you're at this place where you want to unload some burdens and you don't want as many responsibilities. So I see another couple here, and I feel like you two have been together for a long time. For some of you, you're doing this, offloading some goods and some valuables because you want to move closer to some grandchildren, or because you're going to have children, or because your child is having grandchildren. There's something there in relation to that. And I feel like if that's the truth, then this is like a surprise that you're planning. They don't even really know what you're up to. As far as if it's your kid that you're moving to go be around your kid and your grandchildren or something like that. There's a couple here who has been in the house a lot. You've been in the house a lot. You haven't really left the house very much. I feel like either you or your partner has some sort of one of those phobias that makes you want to stay always in your house. Social anxiety or something to that effect. And there's a celebration that you've been talking about, but it would involve you actually leaving your home and not staying confined like you're used to. I mean, you'll go out if you absolutely have to, but you really don't do social situations. This one is important though. For somebody, there's a christening of a grandchild, or there's a christening of someone that is a big deal, or a wedding. And so you are going to, it's going to be hard. Like, you're going to have to fight yourself to do this, but it's going to be a huge step that you take because you want to be at the celebration. And this is on your mind a lot. So you're like, should I do it? Am I going to be okay? I don't know. Maybe I should go. Maybe I shouldn't, but I really want to be there. And so you're like doing all this self-talk right now. And I feel like if you get out, it's going to actually not only give you a breakthrough here in regards to coming out of your house, but the energy of that is going to pervade the energy of something else that's been kind of blocked in your life. Taking the step to jump over your fears and get out of your house and reach out to go give and have this inner change of love is going to bring up other changes for you as well. And this is coming out for couples because this has actually been a big influence in the way your relationship has gone. So as you have these breakthroughs to get out to go to this wedding or this christening or whatever this is, you know, it's going to expand in your couple energy. In other words, because you're willing to do this, like, your partner is really going to be proud of you. And I feel like there's going to be some other magic for you that's going to resurge your romance in your couple. So that's really awesome. I'm excited for you. Again, who are you? Is this your story? Whose story am I telling? If this is your story, give the video a thumbs up, put a comment, let us know, because all these messages come through and I just pick up on all these different stories to tell for you, because I'm telling the stories of the ones who are going to find these messages. It doesn't matter when I post them. It doesn't matter when it was read. I already told you when I was reading, but it doesn't matter. What matters is when you find them, these messages are going to be perfect for you, because these energies are unfolding for us all at different times. So now let's see, what are the messages for our single viewers for today? Love source God, what are the messages for our singles? Okay, we're starting off with the Queen of Wands and the Five of Wands and the Fool. And the bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Somebody has gotten fed up with the dating world and you're like, I'm done. I'm cutting everybody off, clearing out everybody's phone. I'm going to reset my phone back to factory status, as a matter of fact, because I don't want nothing from the past in there. I want a fresh new start. And you're just cutting stuff off all the way. I feel like that's really prominent if you're a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. There are more of you who right now you're like ready to cut off everything. If you're single, I just feel like the people that you have met, you look at them and you're like, how could you possibly think that I could actually be into you? Or they're bringing more trouble and drama than what it's worth to you, and it's got you feeling like a fresh start. You're ready for a fresh start. I feel like a lot of single people right now are more into their own artistic talents and gifts, and more focused on what works for them and how they can use their talents and their gifts, how you can use your talents and your gifts to distract yourself, entertain yourself, and follow your passions. How can I have more fun today is a question that you ask yourself all the time, I feel like, and this is something that you live all the time, is how can I have more fun today? So I feel like a lot of single people are really doing that. I also feel like a lot of single people are playing with different ideas of different activities and projects and arts and entertainment that you ever had before. So I literally just got this. Somebody is running a marathon of sorts, like you know how they run for this, run for that, and you get sponsored. Somebody is doing that right now. And I feel like you're doing it for children who have disabilities. I definitely feel like you're doing that for children who have disabilities. Young ones who, like autistic or something like that, some sort of thing. I feel like for you who's doing this, it's because there's a family member whose child is autistic or whatever is the cause you're running for. And so you are very passionate about this. And so you're saying, I've never done anything like this, but I've been running for a while. I'm going to go ahead and try this. Yeah, that's definitely not me. If you know me, the only way you can get me to do some form of exercise like that is take me shopping or take me to dancing. I could dance. Or maybe roller skating. Roller skating is fun too. Swimming? Okay, yeah. Stop talking about that. It doesn't matter. All right. So somebody here is having there's somebody here who's really upset. There's somebody here who's really upset about an ending. There was a fight with you and either your group of friends or a family blow up of sorts, and now it's like you don't even know how this is going to come back together. The message for you about that, if this is you, is give it some time. If it doesn't come back together, it's going to be okay that it's not back together. And what I'm being shown is a glass that has been broken and shattered. Just because you could find all the pieces and stick it back together doesn't mean it's ever going to hold water right again. Doesn't mean that it's not going to cut the fuck out of your lip if you put your mouth to it. So be aware that, you know, some of the things, if you're angry about a family situation and you had some family blow up and some shit fell apart and some got broken, don't worry about yourself about trying to fix it. That is not what you need to be worried about. You need to be worried about what you want to do with yourself right now and which way you want to go in your life. Because, again, what I see again is the shattered glass being put back together. And as you try to drink from that glass, not only is the water running out from between all of the cracks and the little tiny pieces and flecks of glass that you could not replace because you couldn't even see them, but also it cuts your lips as you're trying to take a sip. So whatever comes in is not, it's not clean. It's not benefiting you, and it's bringing more pain. And it's like you're forcing yourself to go through this pain. Lee says, this is my story, spot on. Lee, you know, if this is your story, spot on, then go with the ending. Let the ending be. Let it rest. You know, I mean, if you feel that you've done, if any of you really believe that you did or you acted out of love, peace, and harmony towards the other, did you actually do something that was done without the basis of love, peace, and happiness to your family member? Because if you didn't, and there's hard feelings, those are not yours. And you don't own the responsibility for how the other person feels. It is not your responsibility how that person feels. Your responsibility is to make sure that the only thing you ever offer them is based in love, peace, and happiness. As long as you do that, you have no responsibility. The minute you take love out and peace and happiness out of the equation of what you're offering those people, now you might have some responsibility because you intentionally put out low vibration energy. So all we got to do is hold that unconditional love. Even if they're boo-hooing and sitting in space and they don't want to move, sometimes you got to jump over that shit and keep it moving, man. You can't just stop because the other ones are stopped, okay? You can't let them make you freeze up too just because they've chosen to be frozen. Just because they've chosen to be frozen, don't put yourself in a flash freeze, okay? All right, so let's see. That one's all used up. What do I have going on here? Let me find our numbered sheets for our winnings. Oh, look at that. There's the one that has the website on it. Isn't that nice? My website is LPHtarot.com. If any of you are interested in a personal reading about any of the information that came out here, all you've got to do is just go to the website. All of the options are shown on the website. It's so lovely when people text me or email me and ask me how much my readings are because they're very clearly outlined on the website, guys. I put all that time and energy into putting that together so that it would be readily available for you, and it is. So please use it. Please go check those out and use them. So let me see here. All right, we're gonna do what we did last time because I kind of gotten things a little jumbled here. I also want to say Uranus went into Taurus today. It's a Taurus new moon since several hours ago, at least 12 hours ago, probably more than that now. New moon in Taurus. This Uranus in Taurus is getting a boost from the new moon in Taurus energy, and it is shaking up our financial flow, our financial structures and such. So you might want to do some research on that and how that is going to play out for you. I want to go ahead and put your names down. So give me your names, and I'm going to write down all the names that come across the list. Okay, so put your name up, and then I'm going to play Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo again today because that was just so easy. So if you want the free reading today, I will, okay, I got Lee. I will put all the names down until I fill up the sheet. I see Preston and Bridget. Preston and Bridget. And I see Essence. And I see Champagne. Anybody else want your name on? And this time what I'm going to do, instead of doing 10 rounds of Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo to get to the last one, I'm going to do 3 rounds. So the winner of the 3rd round of Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo, the name I'm pointing on the end of the 3rd round, and you still got a chance to put your name up right now. But the name I'm pointing to at the end of the 3rd round will be the winner. Essence, I have your name on there, so you're on the list. Did I miss anyone else? I don't think so. I think I've got everyone. I see there's at least a few observers in the room who don't want their name on the list, apparently, because they have not put their name up. But we're going to go ahead and move forward now because, yeah, this is an off hour, so. All right, so Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo, catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. Lee, you're off. Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo, catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. Champagne, you're off. The next one is the winner. Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo, catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. Preston, you got it. Congratulations, Preston. You're the winner of today's Love, Peace, and Happiness free daily 1-card reading for one of our audience members. So I'm going to give a good shuffle here. I want you to focus on a situation for which you would like some guidance, for which you would like the best course of action for yourself. And if you didn't win, just stay tuned and tapped in, turned on to this channel. Subscribe, tap the bell so you get notifications. If you're on Facebook, like and follow the page. Funny how the whole thing worked out here. I've been without my Wi-Fi for the last few days, and turns out it was just a simple little fluke, but it finally got revealed today. So we're back live on both mediums and plan to continue to do that. Preston, focus on the situation for which you would like a best course of action for yourself or some guidance, okay? And the 1 card that comes out is going to be your answer. I don't know what you're talking about as I begin to channel the messages and the guidance for you. If you can just give some confirmation if I do touch on anything, to let me know, okay? So let's see, what is the message at this time for Preston, Listener Scott? What does Preston need to hear? With accuracy, truth, and clarity. Thank you, thank you, thank you for allowing me to speak these messages on Preston's behalf. What are the messages for Preston, Listener Scott? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, there it is. Messenger of water. Preston, I feel like you have an offer, an opportunity coming to you. It is something based in emotion. I do feel like if you've been looking for romance, it's coming to you. It's not something, if you want to know something about a sign, then I would say the water sign, the Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. But I definitely feel that whatever you're asking about is being brought to you. And I do feel like this is more in regards to either romance or family or somebody that you care about, or some spiritual gifts or talents that you want. It's coming to you. What other message? What clarity can I have on this, Listener Scott? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I feel like you're going to be receiving some spiritual downloads. I do feel like during your dream time, you are having a conversation with someone in your dream. And there are some hints in this dream about some things that are unfolding for you. And I do feel a strong spiritual gifts here. I feel that if you were to tell everybody about the conversations that you're having, you don't want to do that because you know that it's not going to be accepted well. And I feel like, yes, if whatever is the yes or no question, definitely yes, you're going to get what you want. I feel like there is a woman who is in spirit, and she's wanting you to know that she is constantly with you, and you can feel her when you get the goosebumps and the chills. You can feel her, and she's there, blending with your energy and tapping you on the shoulder. And when that happens, it is to be of a comfort for you. So I hope that you feel that, because that's definitely something that I'm hearing for you. I don't know who this woman is to you, but it's a very mother energy. Oh my God, thank you for saying that. Lee's saying this resonates so much, so that's awesome. Let me read what the book has to say for you in regards to this messenger of water that's come out for you. Preston, okay? Yes, strangely enough, it's strangely enough when it resonates for somebody else and I'm reading for somebody else, right? Okay, so messenger of water, it says romantic attraction, chivalry, admiration, seeing the best in others, heightened emotional awareness, a call to fall in love with yourself. I need to look for the best in others and honor it, even when it seems a challenge to do so. My attractions stem from self-love and a knowledge that I am a part of all love, which takes many forms, each exquisite in its own way. I can have what I desire. There is no need for jealousy, anger, resentment, or fear when I am love, and love flows into me powerfully. So definitely, you are not only worthy of love, but ready to receive love, and the love is being brought to you. Again, still getting spiritual love from your spirit team, in harmony with the reach out card, where we said today to ask for what you need, you know. So if you've been praying for a partner, or whatever is your form of prayer, whether it's magic or affirmations or vision boards or writing or whatever that is, yeah, it's coming to you. You just need to stay receptive. So staying receptive is going to be awesome for you. And definitely, you know, the family member that is passed with messages of love, guidance, and protection, and confirmation for you. And when you smell that smell, yes, that is exactly who it is. Because nobody else can smell it. And you know you're not tripping, and you know you're not cooking that. So whatever that is for you, Preston, thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and pull one more card to close us all out from the Whispering Woods deck. Let me know how that was for you. Wow, thank you so incredibly much for the message. This really resonated with me and brought me so much hope. Thank you so much. You're welcome. I'm happy to hear that. Thank you so much for that immediate confirmation, Preston. We love confirmation, and I'm no different. I am just a human, and confirmation for me is really appreciated and valued, because the messages that I'm saying, like, I don't know you. I've never even sat in the same room with you. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm just pulling out what's coming in and spitting it out for you. So when it resonates for you, I really value your feedback on that. And so thank you for that, Preston. And let's see what is a closing message for all of us at this time. It says cleanse. Wash your weary spirit clean and take a walk in the wooded glades. So that is a confirmation that this is a time of cleansing, that something that needs to go away is going away, and that's probably part of why I didn't have the reading done so much earlier today, because I felt tired. I'm gonna be real with you. I felt like I needed a damn break. Like today made me question, do I even want to keep doing these readings? Is it worth the energy that I put into it for me? Because and not only that, I'm like, I just feel like I'm going through this whole spiritual cleanse. And this is on the heels of, in combination with the retreat and the experiences that we had, and this whole Taurus shift that's going on right now. I'm definitely feeling all of that. And so I'm not the only one who wants to wash away certain things, you know, wash away certain worries. If you're tired, rest. If you feel like being lazy, be lazy. If you feel like playing hooky, guess what? You might need to play some hooky, because that's kind of what I did today, and that's why our reading is so late. But I was inspired to go ahead and do the reading. So here it's done. I still have not done any readings for May except for Taurus. I got through Taurus, the sign of Taurus, and that was it. I'm not sure when I'm going to have those up. I thought I would have them up by the end of the day today. Yeah, that's not happened. So I love you. I still plan to do the dailies. At this time, I definitely still plan to do the dailies. I don't know what that is. I do feel like there's big cleansing coming up for us right now, and that's definitely something I was feeling. So it's a great time for us to reach out to our love source, God, our higher self, our divine, our divinity, to receive a confirmation, some guidance, and be with us through the cleansing. Help us to accept the cleansing that we're being given, okay? So, thank you so much. Lee says, whatever I give is appreciated, and I know it is, my dear. And I just love the little connection that we've all got going here. I love the interaction that I have with you. You all are very important to me. Cecilia, Champagne, Preston, Lee, Bridget, Essence. Who else I didn't mention? You know, we have Tracy, we have Joy, we have Sherry, we have Nicole, we have Wanda, we have, gosh, we have so many who all are very valuable brothers and sisters to me. So if you haven't joined our Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot family, I humbly invite you to join the family by going to facebook.com/LPHtarot. The pinned post at the top of the page is our family photo album, and feel free to introduce yourself to the family there by sharing your own photo, and you can network there as well a little bit. So my website for more information on me and the different services and businesses that I have available to share with you is at LPHtarot.com. Let me put this into view down here. That's LPHtarot.com. As in, love, peace, and happiness to you and yours, and of course me and mine. Until next time. Thank you so much, Essence. Thank you so much, Lee, Champagne. Thank you so much, Cecilia and Champagne. Appreciate you both as well. I see your messages. I see your love. I receive it. May I multiply and immediately return to you with all of the blessed harvest that you deserve. All right, guys. I'll be back again tomorrow. Love you. Bye.